gesticulate too much to this side, and so now like there's like a droop, and so like I have to like worry about this side. So it's okay. It's a thing. It's a little quirky thing we learned about addicts here today at the doctor. I'm waiting for Michaela. She was here, and she was not. Um, we wanted to jump on before Junior World started to kind of give you guys our rundown of what's going on. Oh, don't mind this. Don't mind her. It's just my phone, which I have to use to fucking stream Junior World because it, the fucking stream won't do it. But it's okay. I figured out how to multi-stream on my phone. So I will be streaming to both Twitch and to Twitter for Junior Worlds. Listen, I told you I would find a way, and I did. Okay, where's Michaela? I told you I would find a way. I told you I would figure it out somehow. And guess what, bitch? The promises made, promises kept. Okay, so yeah, that's what we're gonna do. It's supposed to be starting like at 1 or 2:30 or something like 1:30 or something like that. I'm not exactly sure. Hold on, let me go look at it. I just had it pulled up. Oh my god. Well, while we're waiting on Michaela, listen. I listened to Rosalia's new album. Oh my god, it's so good. Lux. Wow, talk about art, man. Talk about art. That is art. It's so good. I was I put it on my drive to go to my dad to work, and I was very taken aback because I love Rosalia. I think she's an incredibly talented woman. I honestly, she's one of the girls that would go straight for. And yeah, no, it started off really cool. And I was like, oh, love. We love an orchestra. And then she started Reliquia started, which is relic in Spanish. And with the orchestra hits, I was like, what is this? And it just kept like going and going. And I was like, what? And my dad was like, what's wrong with you? I'm like, I'm just like taken aback. Like that, it's so beautiful and so like I didn't expect this from Rosalia, right? And so it was incredible. The album is incredible. I love. There's a couple songs I've done without. I love a polyglot, and bitch, she sings in like 13 different languages on this album. It's incredible. The orchestration of everything. It's so bigger than life. It's kind of like I don't want to say religious experience. Oh, there she is. But it's very similar to a religious experience. Like it's a very good album. Hello. I cannot hear you. Maybe that's a me thing. Hold on. Maybe let me see if it's a me thing. Okay, where's my audio? My audio is going. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Hello? No, nothing. It's in my I don't know. It's in my headphones. I should hear you. Hmm. What's going on, Diva? Let me see. Can y'all hear her? Dub's in the chat if you can hear Michaela. Let's see. Let's do uh nope. That's odd. What did we do here? Oh, she left. Well, okay. Put you in my headphones. Anyway, so yeah, no, I really liked it a lot. I was very impressed with the album as a whole. Good thematic, like presence. It was good aesthetics. I don't know Rosalia though. She's an incredible artist. Okay, you guys can't hear her. Okay, cool. That was a me thing. Why is your phone there, addicts? I'm glad you asked. I'm so glad you asked. Okay, so I've explained this to you before. Like I have turned off hardware acceleration on my Chrome when I'm streaming some things because otherwise it'll give you a black screen, right? Because that's how they, protect the copyright. So even with that off, the stream for Junior Worlds would not play. I'm like, okay, cool. Well, in Safari, you can't disable hardware acceleration anymore, and so that was a right crap shoot. And so I was like, okay, like how can I was so defeated. And I started thinking, I'm like, You could just stream off your phone, addicts. So that's what this is here. So when we switch over to the world stream here in about like an hour, you're going to be seeing it from my phone. But luckily, I did figure out how to multi-stream from my phone, so you'll be getting it on Twitter and Twitch as well. As the best I can do, bitch. But it's starting on, I guess it's ready tomorrow. So it's today, Friday. Friday night, tonight, when we start the finals, both men's and women's all around, I will be on my computer. So it'll be better stream bet. But at least we figured it out. Oh, some way. Unfortunately, girl, we only get to the Philippines. Yeah. Philippines is like, well, yeah, we'll stream it. Only us though. It's okay. I will say shout out to young Eldrew Yulo. What is hold on, first off, the mother must have like magical genes. Like magical genes. Like she produced nothing but champions. She's 2-0 so far. Young Eldrew Yulo is incredible. I'd even go as far as saying maybe better than Carlos because he's still young. All the technique is there. It's there. You can tell he takes after his brother. Fantastic vaulting. He did a Schufeld. Very impressed. Very impressed with him. His teammates leave a little bit to be desired, but that's okay. It's okay. They did their best. There's one of them that literally couldn't weigh more than 40 pounds, wet, but he still gave it his all. I did think it was cute. Like they junior rings is always gonna be a thing because they don't have like the man muscles yet, so it's whatever. But they were so cute. But yeah, no, Eldrew Yulo, my God. I do want to talk a little bit about how does the name here? Hold on. Oh, ratings on Michaela. I mean, I just called her. Like, her phone's working, or maybe I don't know. Phones. I do want to talk about our Arseny Duke No. He is the AIN from Russia. He scored an 82.065. There's Michaela. Mm. Okay, go down. Okay, go down to the little like cogwheel, the settings, and make sure your audio sources are correctly. Oh, I hear something. Talk. I hear something. There was sound. Sound was happening. We all heard the sound, right? We heard sounds. There was a sound happening. Perhaps not the sound we wanted, but sounds were happening. Anywho, yeah,
Am I here? Can you
Arseny
hear me?
Dunko. My God, didn't get to see it. Heard he did fantastic. Good on him.
It was this one.
Where's this? Okay, cool.
Would it be
Let's
this?
see. Yang
No,
Lambin
that would.
got
It was
second for the well, they did qualify to
what
second,
I have up.
and Ojima now from Japan qualified in third. Danila Lakin from the United States, which we hear he's a diva. Oh, wait, hold on. There you are. Talk, 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 talk. Oh, well, what did she say? I didn't hear her. She gets really frustrated with technology if it doesn't work. Like after the fourth time, she's done. She's about to be done, and I hate that. I hate that. I wonder if it'd be easier just to do it from like where are we on stream? I hate bugging her with like technology because she gets really upset, and I get it. It can be frustrating. I hope she doesn't give up because there were some things we were going to talk about. I don't know why reaching won't work for me. Okay, okay. Stay on Twitch, and I will guest star you on Twitch. Let's do guest star on Twitch. Here, I'm heading over to Twitch and let me guest star you. Hold on. Yes. Just let me knock. I just knocked on your door. I just knocked on your door. Yeah, I just knocked on your door on Twitch, Michaela. Go join on Twitch. And then I'll just patch it into this somehow. Yeah. Go get your notification on Twitch, Michaela. So then let me share my screen. Allow share screen. Oh. There we go. Okay, cool. Oh, maybe you hear me twice now? No, doubtful. Yeah, I think we're fine. Yeah, go answer on Twitch, Michaela. Here, let me just invite you on Twitch again. Invite guests. Okay, I invited you. Okay, cool. You should let you go. Boo-dee-dee-boo-boo. Okay. Yeah, just join on Twitch, Michaela. It should let you on. I hope. I gotta enable my camera, right? Allow. Oh. Stream the fan. Oh, hold on. Are you gonna join, Michaela? See, the things I do for love. Like I honestly, I'm trying my best, I always have the solution. Someone hire me. God damn, I'm sorry being poor. Although I will say, while with Michaela, um, so one of my really good Judies, one of my good friends in real life, gave, I guess proposed to me, not in that way, although God willing, but no, he proposed to me an idea. He was like, "Hey, so what do you want to do? Like, if you were to have like a brick and mortar, like, what do you want to do? A brick and mortar, for those of you who don't know, is like an actual like a place, like a stand, not a stand, like a place, like a locale, like something, like a store thing." And I was like, because that was kind of like the dream for the longest time, but then I realized like I don't really. It's not that I don't want to do that, and I don't appreciate him like wanting to invest in me. It's just as it stands right now, right? I just don't feel like. Aw. Okay, Michaela, that's fine. It's okay. These things happen. Kind of, yeah, I figured. Yeah, she hates that. She gets really upset. Well, let me just finish the story then, and then we'll hop off. Okay, so this is like I don't have anybody to talk to about this, so I'm gonna talk to you about it. Um, yeah, and he was like, "Well, what do you want to do?" And he was like, "You know what? Like, I have the money. I kind of just want to invest right now, and I believe in you and your talents." And I'm like, "Great, thank you. I really appreciate that. That means a lot." And I talked about this last time, and I think my apprehension is solely based on the fact that things are really uncertain right now, right? Because I don't know when this motherfucker in DC is going to just lose his bits and be like, you know what, fuck it, martial law, don't, right? And I feel like I wouldn't want my any of my friends or even myself to invest a significant amount of money, which is, 'cause it would be a significant amount of money, to open and start a store if like within 6 months, well, within not even 6 months, like within 3 months, shit might just go haywire, right? And then shit's over, and then everything's fucked, and then concentration camps, we all die, right? Because that's a very real possibility in this climate, right? Hopefully not, but still. And so that apprehension has kind of like conditioned me into not because I used to be the person that liked to plan ahead, man. I had like a 5-year plan and all this shit. Some of it came to fruition, some of it didn't, obviously. But I just do not think right now that I would be capable of doing it correctly because I'm always gonna be thinking of like, in a mentality of like, don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable. Don't get too comfortable because shit might go haywire. This and the third might happen, and it sucks. It ultimately it sucks. It's like I would want to take the jump, and I would want to like ideally like do something, other than like what I'm doing right now. Because I would love to, you know extra income because and I would have I'll be able to get new machinery and new equipment and all that. But just like the uncertainty that this administration has placed amongst all of us, it's by design. It's by design. It's just too great for me to want to comfortably be like, yeah, let's do it. And I know I live in one of the like a more remote area of Texas in which it's kind of very doubtful that things would get really, really bad. But there's still the possibility of it getting really, really bad, right? And so I said I would think about it, and I said I would research the things that I would need, ideally, because I would want an embroidery machine with like about at least like 2 to 3 stations, little separate like things, so you can do 3 pieces at a time. Um, that's just like the basis to be able to run a good one. A new DTF printer. A DTF it's direct to film. It's instead of like screen printing, because you know what screen printing is, right? You print each color by section, right? Or by layer. And because I never prefer DTF printing much more, because DTF is basically you just print the image out and you heat press it and it's there. It's beautiful. You can choose any color. You can do. You're not limited by color like with screen printing. And she's a pretty penny. And then I would want where I would need a diode laser of some sort, because you can do printing, you can do engraving, you can do all sorts of things with that. In that base equipment in any computer, and that base equipment would then be the foundation through which I'm able to generate income, like decent income, while doing the things. Okay, so if we get that hurdle through, that's base camp 1, right? We're climbing Everest here. So then stage 2 is you made your way to Twitter. Okay, we can do a space. How would that work? That would join to my phone. Yeah, we can do a space. I think. Yeah, start a space. Start a space. And I'll navigate over it that way. Oh. Hmm. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, start a space, and then I'll just like navigate over that way. My ears are hot. Someone is talking about me. You guys ever get that feeling like it's a great here? Like it's all like warm. Oh, I hate that feeling. Like, stop talking about me. Always bite your tongue. So they bite theirs. Am I Mexican? Yes, I am. Okay. What'd you say? Oh, you said maybe. Oh. Okay, well, let me just finish my story then. Okay, so base step 1, the equipment. 2, it's finding help. And listen, I'm not saying I'm the best. I'm not saying like nothing like that. It's just that if I'm going to start a business, like a business, then I would want someone who I can rely on. And very rarely do I find somebody like I'm just like I would feel confident hiring and paying and like mentoring, because if the person like that existed and was readily available, they wouldn't be here. You wouldn't be in Plainview, Texas if you're like really good at graphics, right? So that's a whole thing. But then I'm like, well, I could just it could be just someone who's really good at embroidery, or could teach to be good at embroidery. Which is that's an option. What'd you say? Da-da-da-da-da-da. There we go. Okay, so we listen through. Okay, start listening. Okay. and then I have to join from my side account. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Let me, and then I have to share the hold on, give me a second. And so then okay, there, and I share the yes, and then I share it. Okay, copy. Hi, hold on. Let me add the Twitter space to the restream then, so they can hear you. Okay, so how do I? Then, and I share this screen. I allow share screen. This. Okay, hold on. It's this one, right? Yes. Share this window. Okay, now they can hear you. Yeah, you can't hear me. Can you hear me? Michaela, can you hear me? Okay, she cannot hear me. Okay, hold on, Michaela, hold on, hold on, hold on. I need to search for you. Search for Michaela loves. Okay, and go back. Yes. Oh, you can hear me? Yeah, I can hear you. Fantastic, cool. All right. So it's T. So it's T. Can you hear me? Join space. Uh, start listening. Eh, mm, request. Request to speak. Let me turn this down. I want to hear myself though. I can hear you. Yeah. Oh wait, hold on. Okay. Now can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hold on. That's the delay. Hold on. Let me see. Let me. Okay. Now can you hear me? You can hear me now, right? Yeah. Yes. In real time. Yes, I can hear you now. Yes. Yeah, I can hear you perfectly. So what's T? I know that was switching as fuck for no reason. That's crazy. That never happens. Wow. Hold on before Junior Worlds. Miss Mexico won Miss Universe. You don't care. So here's the reason why that's important. Okay, can I tell you why? So a couple weeks ago, I don't know if you saw, but there was a situation in which the organizer of the event was kind of went viral for being really rude to the misses. Like he was like, essentially what it came down to is that he wanted them to do certain like promotional things for their local organization there, and she was like, well, we really can't do that. We're like bound by contract. And he was really rude to her, like really, really rude. And she ended up walking out, and all the girls walked out with her. Yeah, and so what happened was then that he was forced to apologize publicly. He did not want to apologize publicly, but yeah, it was a whole thing, and she ended up winning tonight. And, and by the way, before the competition even started, like during prelims, they didn't want her to pass on. Like they weren't going to pick her for the top 30, and she ended up getting picked, and then she won. But everybody's saying it was rigged. I'm like, shut up. So Junior Worlds, Junior Worlds. We got to see exactly one subdivision, and we're gonna get to see one subdivision tonight. because the Filipino girls are like, just us and no one else. But I do want to say, I was very impressed with Carla Ulos' little brother. Like very impressed. I don't know what kind of magical puss Miss Yulo has, but goddamn, the kids. She is two and 0 right now. She has another daughter, so hopefully she'll be as good. No, the daughter's too young. She hasn't made it up. Well, I think she's too young. But the little brother, he's really good. He's who we got to see last night. Well, this morning. Just I think he's gonna be better, honestly. Because if he's that good at that age, because even Carlos wasn't that good at that age, and now that he has like all that foundation, like because of course he aspires to be good, like as good as his brother. So it's just I'm excited to see like the progression moving forward. Um, the U.S. men ended up in third. The Little Lakin was the highest qualified American to the all around. Four. If he qualified, yeah, to the all around in fourth. Yeah. So I think the U.S. men are setting themselves up to be successful in this quad. But let me give you a rundown. So both Nathan Roman and Danila Lakin qualified to the all around. Danila in fourth and Nathan Roman in ninth. I do want to talk about so Danila Lakin scored an 80.598. Then above him by just tenths was Naojima from Japan, or Ojima now, and then China 80.698. So 80.698, 80.631, 80.598. That was 2, 3, and 4. Now, number one, Arseny Dukno from Russia, well, the AIN, he scored an 82.065. Everybody else, yes, exactly, exactly. Um, Gag, wig. But then, Michaela, then this morning, while we were all doing our American thing, would you believe me when I tell you that officially, with with an ECAP, okay, Michaela, an ECAP, okay, one more time, an ECAP hindering her, and an ECAP, the ECAP meaning that the skills are capped at E, and no stick bonus, Michaela. She, and by she I mean Elena Kolar, has officially outscored the entire senior field under junior rules. She scored a 55.766. Angelina Melnikova had a 55.066 to win the all around at Worlds. She outscored them by 7 tenths. 7 tenths. Yeah, they qualified this morning. Yeah. 55.766 with the E difficulty cap and no bonuses. What does that tell you, Michaela? She will. Because it's only her. It's her and her five French friends. Fabulous French friends. Who are all just as good. Well, a little bit less, but yeah. Well, this is new France. This is the new girlies in France. Like they're the new generation. Yeah. Because honestly, Michaela, we went into their house, Michaela, in Paris, and we won that team final in their home, and they did not even qualify. So I wouldn't be surprised if Elena Kolar and her five French friends, well, four French friends, show up to LA and beat us in our house. Hmm. I think it could happen. Why not? Okay, but she's one of the first juniors that's been outscoring seniors like this consistently. See? Even Civil Pro said, "Hi, quite shocked by Kova already, outscoring every senior all around this year." Oh no, that's not true. She didn't outscore Alicia D'Amato or Anna Kamakova because they scored 57s. But that was at Italian Absolute and another the Mountain Caucasus range of Russia competition thing. But yeah, I don't know. It's one of those things I'm just like, And I do want to point out this also comes at the hands of, I'm not going to point any fingers, Michaela, but somebody over there, suspiciously reporting her coaches every single time that she is about to go to a major competition, which then means that her primary coach, can't travel with her, which means that she isn't comfortable doing her full difficulty. Which this has now happened thrice, Michaela, 3 times. It's not France, Michaela. It's a certain person. It's part team. How would you feel if you got sabotaged like that? And you're just trying to live your life, Michaela. All right, all right. Let's talk about it. You want to talk Romania? Let's talk Romania. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold you can't hear Michaela? What the hell? Oh, hold on. Because I'm not sharing on hold on, let me share it through this. Is that it? Yeah. There we go. Now you should have audio. My God, I'm so sorry. Okay,
I'm so sorry, everybody. Can y'all hear me now?
they should hear you now. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they should hear you now. Here, talk? Yeah.
I think
Yep.
I think
I can hear you.
for the Romanians. Oh, and y'all didn't hear my shady. Um, I just was saying that I just don't believe in juniors. Like I know she's a talented as junior. It's just I done got my hopes up by too many bitches in the past, and I just until you turn senior, I just refuse to believe in your talent. Like it's self protection. It's mental health. I love it. Now,
RJ said, I thought you were talking to yourself the whole time. My bad. I'm
wow.
about to go crazy.
Now with the Romanians, really, I just don't even know what this even means. Like,
Oh, it's a shadow. Where?
do they even have any hopes at all
It's a
anymore?
shadow. Romania? No.
Because their whole program was based on a centralized training system. Like,
Yeah.
is the government still gonna fund the gymnasts? Like, it's just so much.
Well, so this is what happens when because this isn't a flaw of the system. It is a feature of the system, as Catherine pointed out on Reddit, that since they are all friends of Camelia's, that they would let her get away with this.
Yeah, that's some deep ass shit. Like,
Yeah, it's a feature. The feature of the system they have. It's not to benefit the athlete. It's to benefit Camellia. Yeah. And it's
Do
by
you think
design.
the ultimate goal is to just make Camellia the national
Oh,
team
I'm sure she
coordinator?
would love that, but who's going to go train with her?
Who's
Nobody.
going to go against her is the bigger question.
Everybody. The girls. Like, which girls are you going to train if you don't have girls to train?
Sabrina Vonnier?
Sabrina can only do so much. You can't put her up 4 times in the team final. Although I'm sure she would love to do that.
I'm sure she would. I'm sure that's her and Camilla's ultimate dream.
So yeah, Sabrina can beat 4 times. And now for Romania, Sabrina Voinea. And now for Romania, Sabrina Voinea again. I'm so sure. That's hilarious. RJ said Christina Bonchash and Silavash publicly defended the situation.
A whole bunch of people are publicly defending this situation. A whole bunch of people, like it's so.
Ass
And this is,
backwards.
and it's not as backwards at it. And I want us all as gymnastics fans to get that main mindset of it's ass backwards. It doesn't make any sense. It's so confusion. How can people think like this? Where the case and the truth is most coaches think like this. Most people who are embedded in gymnastics think like this. They would rather blow up the whole thing than let people who they don't like get their way. Like this is a very common thing in gymnastics,
Well, in life.
in life, in gymnastics, in the sport. Like at the end of the day, I think the ultimate resolution for this Romanian gymnastics stuff is to stop going after Camilla for her abuse accusations against Sabrina because as her daughter, Sabrina is never gonna go along with y'all with that shit. I mean, it's good to bring light to it. But I think the bigger, if you really want, is to figure out why Sabrina got a zero at Worlds that one year. But see, a lot of people don't want to do that because that means you're attacking a gymnast or you're attacking a little girl. And then again, I said this 101 times. If that's going to be you all's mindset, then I retort with, well, then she's not old enough to compete at Worlds, and then she needs to be a legal age to compete at Worlds so she can get ramifications for if she was just trying to throw a competition just because she was having a temper tantrum.
It's just very difficult to prove that, though.
It's almost impossible.
Yeah, it's almost impossible to prove that because the situation happened like it happened. Now, you could, in a court of law, I don't think, yeah, no, it wouldn't. Unless she herself confessed it, you'd be hard pressed. Hard pressed. Because you'd be just like, oh, I heard her talking to someone. That's hearsay. That will not hold up. You know,
But see, I just go back to the interview that Damon and Patrick had with
the
that other.
couple, the couple, David and Patrick, please. I want to hear you say it.
Until I have significant proof. I do believe they're a couple, yes. I can say I think they're a couple. I think they're, yes. But do I have proof on it? No.
But they
But
are
listen,
we're not like insulting them.
I know, but still, just before this, I just need proof. But I mean, I don't know what, again, if they're not
What
like
would
gonna
proof
be like
be like them like with
a
wedding?
marriage certificate. I don't know. Anyhow, that's not the point. The point is,
I'll call WCC on Monday or tomorrow. How about that? Say it.
I don't even know if there's any saving Romanian gymnastics at
There
this
is
point because
not. There is not. It's right.
it's just too many people, and it's just like this new generation. They're just not. Maybe if you had a whole team of Sabrinas who want the old, who appears to want the old regime and the old guards and the old systems, but then we have Anna Barbosa who have quit gymnastics before will quit on y'all asses again, and then you have like Roxy Popa who went to Spain and did her whole gymnastics career in Spain, and you have like Denisa, who retired and just now coming back, but y'all about to push that lady out the sport again. Like,
It's
I
crazy.
just don't know.
So I guess the mentality around this is like, or the fan mentality is like, how is it in the year 2025 we're doing this again? Like we're doing like this sort of like intense, like cutthroat, like political thing again. Like what? And so I guess that's why people are so outraged. But you're right. Like this is again, this is just business as usual for them. Like this happens
For
all the time for Romania.
and it's not just for Mania, it's just gymnastics
There's so
as a
many
whole.
characters. There's too many personalities. There's too many like, you know,
And it's because they're so and this is now I'm gonna say this is my opinion. I'm not gonna I think it's because they are so used to the girls being children who just because they're children, they don't have an opinion one way or another, or they don't have a direction for their career one way or another, or just even they just don't know how to say no to the adults. But then when you get people who are 16, 17, 18, 19
going to
in their
college, like Denise says, law
in
school.
college, in their 20s, who know how to tell you, like, no, bitch, I'm not going to do this. No,
This
bitch.
is illegal.
And
Like,
it just feels like, and then not only are they telling you no, they're telling the young girls, no, you should tell her, like, you don't have to do that. Like, no.
yeah, tell her to go fuck herself. How about that?
And, and it's like, for Romania, for a
New
lot of
dawn.
programs,
It's a new day.
they're more concerned about fixing that mentality of talking back to coaches and telling coaches no and having um,
And the money.
say so and the money,
The
but
money.
more importantly, having say so over their own personal bodies, where a lot of the people who are in gymnastics just don't feel like that's right. Like they feel like you're a gymnast, so that's not your body. It's my body. You're just flipping, which is weird.
No, but really, it is what it is. And they're not apologetic about it either. Like they do not care. It's crazy. And I just don't know like how sustainable is that? Like long term? You know what I mean?
It's sustainable as long as you have a system of fear where people. This is why those regimes, the Soviet regime, then the Romanian regime, then the American regime, all of that was fueled on the belief of children of winning gold medals.
Right. Right.
Once you take that, social contract away of, okay, I'm 22, I don't care about winning a gold medal. I went to the Olympics and I won. I should be financially compensated for this accomplishment, not this little prize.
Like where's my apartment? My fully furnished apartment.
Correct. And it's like a lot of the older girls, is as we're moving their age up, you just can't keep them in the sport. With I'm going to the Olympics and I'm going to be on TV, and
You're gonna give me a BMW. Like,
yeah, like The girl's like, bitch, I don't need you to give me a BMW. I need you to provide for me a living for myself that if I needed to buy a BMW, I could buy a fucking BMW. Like, I know I'm bringing in enough money to the program that this should be, like, not even a question. But
Like, pay me what you owe
again,
me. Pay me what you owe me.
they're so used to having children that they could run over and, steal and manipulate and do all the things. And I think that's the biggest. If I'm just talking off the top of my head, like it's the age thing of they just can't sell them the dream of a fucking gold medal anymore.
You can't, and nor should they. Because I mean, fuck a gold medal, man. Honestly,
Especially for the American girls, like that gold medal dream, they're like, yeah, that's cool.
that's cute. That's cute.
I'm gonna go to college and get this NIL money though, but that's
I'm gonna get
cute.
cool 60 racks.
That's cute. Like the Italian girls, they're like, those gold medals are cute, but that Series A pay a lot, bitch. Like I'm gonna have my body ready for Series
I'm gonna
A.
go to Arthur Grander, bitch.
Period.
Like you really want to fuck around, like, oh, these women. And you know what? Good for
The
them.
Chinese are like, that's cute worlds, but we have this thing called Chinese national games where they giving out money and cars and apartments, bitch. So let me get my DTYs and my Rudies and my fucking Chongs together for this competition, bitch. Fuck y'all in that world.
It blows my mind. It really does.
It blows my mind that China right now has a team with like a Chong, several Rudies, a plethora of of Zamos. Like, my God, China is like the best vaulting team in the world right now.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Okay. So I'm making sure that I have everything set up for the stream. So how was this stream okay? Did you watch any of it?
The men,
Yeah.
honestly, no.
Oh, because I just wanted to work, man, and having to.
Oh, I did see because you said you had like a little bootleg because it wasn't like I guess he was streaming from a
I had okay.
somebody.
So I was streaming. I had my phone recording my screen, my laptop screen. That's what I have it here right now. See, I have a tripod, and so when that starts, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna switch it over. I'm gonna put my phone like this once again, and we're gonna start the stream. Yeah, that's ghetto. Okay. Oh, right. FIG. Hello. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hi. I just want to say one thing. Well, I want to ask one thing before I say one thing. How do you expect people across the world to watch your competitions if you are not like showcasing or making it readily available the transmission for the most important part of the competition, which is the qualification, especially when you have a team final that gets chosen that night or after they finish qualification. It makes no sense. And I get like copyright. I don't listen. It's as simple as putting a provision in your contracts being like you must stream qualification rounds of this competition. It's that simple, man. Just a provision in your contracts. That's it. You are already allowing a camera crew their four qualifications because hello. So this inability to want to show or even respond to fans when they're commenting and asking you where the fucking stream is, but you're live streaming the fucking competition, Blythe. Like, come on, man. And y'all are lucky. Here's what I want to tell you now. Y'all are lucky. And I don't say this in like, oh, he thinks he's like, no. Y'all are lucky that people like me exist. They go out of our fucking way to give it to this community because my God, you guys would never do it. We had to bully
Never.
you to do it for Worlds one year. It's just so frustrating. Like, what is just like the rationale behind like not showing them? Like, it just makes no sense to me. Or even geo blocking gymnastics meets at this point in the game in what is it, the year 2025? Like, do you want your sport to grow? Do you like
I just don't understand, especially like me getting into like figure skating this season because it's the Olympics coming up, and how like relatively available the meets are. Yeah, you have to find streams, but they're like their streams are on YouTube, the streams are on Twitter, like the streams are on Facebook. It's just relatively
simple?
available where gymnastics is like, and again, it goes back to I think in figure skating, yes, there's still a lot of young people, but they really elevated the age of figure skaters to like adults. Like the average, like you start off being a good figure skater at like 18 and 19 now, not like 13 and 14 like back in the day.
Yeah.
So because of that and the longevity in the careers of the skaters or whatever, it's a lot more adult fans. It's a lot less catered to the little girls and bringing the next generation of the little girls up into US. I mean, it's that still, don't get me wrong, but it's a lot more. We know that our fans are the gays. Let's give the gays what they want.
Because first you get the gays, then you get the girls, and then you get the straight men.
And with gymnastics, it's just still so conservative and so
Just
buttoned up.
unwilling to want to do something innovative and just like breaking. Like, there is so much money to be made in this streaming space if gymnastics were to just embrace it.
Like their biggest innovation recently was streaming fucking finals on ABC, and they're just so gagged by that. But I'm like,
Girl, we've done it in the 80s.
don't nobody give a fuck about what channel the finals is on. It's like, why not put the finals somewhere where it's going to be very accessible?
Right. Like, and the thing is, like, I don't know how much longer I want to do this for. Right? Like, there's that too.
And like people don't have like local channels anymore. Like people just don't have like a TV in their house that like is cable free, that's like just hooked up to like, so even like on a channel like ABC. Oh shit, I'm talking to
No,
myself.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm here. I'm here.
My bad. So like a channel like
ABC.
ABC, it's not accessible like it used to be like 20 years ago
Yep.
because don't nobody have a fucking analog television anymore. So like ESPN is actually more accessible because you have the ESPN app. You have more places to watch it. Like
Yeah. It's not like Peacock, which you have to do. It's a whole different subscription. And you have to. It's only for NBC. And like,
correct. And like if you want ABC program, you're gonna have to download the ABC app. And still,
Dancing with the Stars, which I stream the Jordans. Listen, I didn't stream the Jordan dances this week because my internet was not having it. But the new adapter came in. I'm getting a gigabyte speed, so that's cute. Yeah.
so yeah.
Okay, I think this is about to start. So I have to like switch everything over.
Okay. Bye
I
everybody.
love you, Michaela.
Um,
I'm glad you figured it
I'm
out.
a, huh?
I'm glad you figured it out. We got to talk for the kids.
I know. I'm so sorry, everybody. It wasn't working. Like no matter what I was doing on Restream, it just was not
The
working for
Lord did
the
not want us to talk, Michaela. I love you, Michaela. Thank you.
All right, I'll be watching with you guys.
Okay, I'm gonna stop this stream and we're gonna when I come back, it'll be the thing. Bye, y'all.
Okay.
Okay, let me close this.